The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day after the market close. Tom takes your phone calls from 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time using the data available at that time.
Let's go to Fred in Aurora, Colorado. Hey, Fred, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, listen, I wanted to put a plug in for your Tiger dollars. I'll tell you, that was worth every penny. I'm pretty well read in technical analysis, but I'll tell you what, seeing the videos and all that and getting the extra $100, worth its weight in gold, my friend. Oh. And what you guys are doing is awesome.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Man, times are flying, I'll tell you. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Accept your own beauty. You are beautiful no matter what your mind tells you. That is a fact. If you are aware of your own beauty and accept your own beauty, the opinions of others doesn't affect you at all. It's a wild one. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow down 21, NASDAQ up 3, S&Ps were flat. Gold contract down $6.80, trading at $1,668 an ounce. Silver off 20 cents at $30.93 an ounce. Platinum down 26 bucks at $1,518 an ounce. Copper off a penny and a half at $3.46 a pound. Light sweet crude up 72 cents at $96.19 a barrel. Bonds up 9 ticks at 149.05. Bottom line, folks, is just pretty wild. Bonds rejected lower price last week. Had lighter volume. They want to climb into that 153 area. Now, King Dollar just hasn't moved. In fact, it was pretty wild today watching whether it's the euro or the dollar. There was no movement whatsoever after 7 o'clock this morning. King Dollar down 34 ticks, 81.35. It is into that lower swing. It does have lighter volume, and it is on council charting. It's a last engulfing. But bottom line, I want to see King Dollar move topside. Euro up 69 ticks, trading out at 125.68, and the yen is down 21, trading at 78.53. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, what do you have? We have a pancake, folks. It's flat. It's flat as a pancake can be, let me tell you. So, we're at 1410.38. You did 489 million shares. The bottom line is that you're dealing with 500 million up here. We should be dealing with about 1.2 billion. That's on your S&Ps. We go over to the Dow Industrials. We look at the Dow Industrials. What do you have with the Dow Industrials? Dow Industrials flat also, down 21 bucks, but that's a flat market. We're 13,102. What you had is that the Dow last Thursday did get into the lower range, stayed in the lower range yesterday. So the Dow's trying to make our way down to this 12,969 level to 12,778. But the bottom line is that even at lower price, well, you know what? You need volume on the way down. Just a flat market today, sideways market. NASDAQ Composite. What we have in the Composite, same setup there. The Composite is pretty wild, though, I'll tell you. And the wild part is, folks, you're at $1.344 billion. Now, the Composite's up $3, 3.95. So what that's doing is pushing into the last high that was generated out there, which was on the 21st of August. The 21st of August got over the high of May 10th, failed. Now, with volume-wise, I mean, it's amazing because it's $1.344 billion. So we'll see whether it wants to go tag that 3,100 once again. We're at 3,077. Bonds. Let's go over to the bond market. Okay, so what do you have with bonds? Bonds get to a price point today of 149.19, and guess what, folks? You have volume behind the move. Again, almost 400,000 contracts, 393,000 contracts. Now, the bond market, folks, I'm telling you, it was amazing. It never used to move like this. You're talking about, if we go back to the March area, we went from 134 straight up to 152. You know, you're talking almost $18,000 per contract without a retracement. Then you go sideways. Then from the top down, we go from 153 all the way down to 145. So that's another, what, 8,000 on the way down. Well, guess what? In 4 days, we just did 4,000 on the way back up. With volume, mind you, okay? Now, we got to a price point of 149.19. You're at 149.05, but you went into the downtrend that had been established since the highs, and you went into that with accelerated volume. So these bonds want to go again, which is just amazing. So check this out. Now, when bonds came off the high at 149.08, that's where we had 533,000 contracts. So watch what happened. We get to 149.14 today. Can't hold the 149.19 rather. Can't hold it. Does 395,000. The 395 though, folks, is a good start to get rid of the supply line as we went down with the 533. You know, it's the biggest acceleration. It took out the swing point from 2 days ago with volume. We're talking over 100,000 contracts. I suspect you're going to build a little more cause to get up and into this 153.11 once again. Dollar index. Now, different animal. Okay, so let's look at the dollar. This is what we have with the dollar. Dollar today, down 33 ticks, does 12,000 contracts. Now, the 12,000 contracts, you know, anemic volume, no doubt about that. You know, we're going into 34,000 contracts. So, and actually 39,000 too, I believe, 42,000, okay? Now, what you have is this. We did 12,000. We closed out at 81.36, but you know what? This looks to me like, you know what? It's going to go after this low again, which is the 81.22. So we'll see how it handles that low. You know, there wasn't much movement at all in the contract today. You know, most of the time you get some volatility. The bottom line, right off the bat last night, it got down to these lower levels and stayed there all day. Now, after the close out here, Europe. Well, here, let me go look at Europe first. So, if we go over to the FTSE next, you go over to the FTSE. What the FTSE did today. Now, the FTSE was closed yesterday. What the FTSE did today, folks, was a flat market. It traded at 57.75. When we had come down last week, let's see. So we came down. Yeah, there's no juice on the way down either. So you get a flat market there. The DAX in Germany, what we have in Germany is that the DAX had a flat market out here today. Now, that was a flat market after coming off those highs with some volume. So the DAX is, you know, when we came down on the 23rd, you had some juice behind it. So the DAX is saying, yes, it wants to get into lower price, which is 68.55. Gold contract. We go look at gold, what we have with gold. Gold contract today did 97,000 contracts. Sideways move. We're at the 1669. You know, we'll see how this is going to pull back to that 46 area. We'll see if, in fact, on the pullback, the volume is light. Because what we've had is this. You've had a nice move up. We had volume going all the way back to last Thursday was a nice sign of strength that came in, not only the gold market, but the equities. What is also happening there, so that's a sign of strength going back last 3 or 4 months. But what is happening is that you are going into 3 separate downtrends from those highs. And those downtrends, they have a huge amount of volume. My take is that it's going to take us longer time frame cause to build to get rid of that supply line. After the close out here, you got the G. You're gonna love this. Okay, so listen to this. Finance ministers from the Group of 7 nations are monitoring the risk posed by high oil prices, according to a G7 joint statement issued today by the U.S. Treasury Department. The G7 nations called on oil-producing countries to increase output and said they stand ready to call upon the International Energy Agency to take appropriate action to ensure the market is fully and timely supplied. You know what the amazing thing about this? Think about it for a second. Okay, when you read that statement, folks, the oil market's a monopoly. I mean, it's like, oh, okay, so you're going to put a statement out, and you put the statement out, and they're going to come down on the price? They're not even close. I mean, some of these statements that come out absolutely blow my mind. I mean, it's not even close. Some of the high volume stocks in a low volume market. What do we have out here? Okay, so this is what we have. You have Bank of America was down 11 cents. We had Hewlett-Packard off 31. Oh, that's amazing. Hewlett-Packard, we'll go back to that. Hewlett-Packard, folks, do not touch that stock. That stock is in big trouble. Delta Airlines was down 36. You had Citigroup off 35. Molly Corp was up $1.23. That's a stock that got absolutely toasted, roasted, and all the above. We had, Coca-Cola. That was the bottler, down 17 cents. Some of the large caps out there. Big Blue was off 18. You had Walmart down 9. Honeywell was up 17. You had Boeing up 14. Caterpillar was down 62. And let's go over to Hewlett-Packard, HBQ, and see what we have here. Yep, she's another lower low. She's a monster ABC down, you know. You're at $16.90 right now. This is going after, we bring this back 15 years. This is pretty amazing. This is going after the lows of 2002. And guess what? The lows of 2002, folks, don't have a lot of volume. The highs of those lows, by the way, is $16.40. We're at $16.90. This is in dangerous territory, folks, big time. You stay right there. We'll come right back.